Denny J Show.
Zvanga zviri downtown up tauraidzwe nyaya dzacho dzese narrative ndaichidwe kana mchida kutipisa deep ndaipidwe make you spill a bean if you know what I mean hande
It's time!
Hey everybody, Becky K here, Denny J in the building, Nash in the house, Bako back there making sure that things are functioning well. Welcome to the Denny J Show.
We are back.
Mm-hmm. That was a nice in transit.
It was okay.
Yeah, we'd love to do.
It wasn't the best, but it'll work.
I've never really included you in the intros. I'm always like, hey everybody, it's the Denny J Show. Today I was like, let me let people know my brother.
You were gracious enough to, you know.
Can you imagine? I extended
This
a
is
hand
the
of
thanks
praise,
you get.
and this is the thanks I get.
Like,
Feed me.
you're always hungry.
But you were eating chicken just now.
Someone was just, we feed you well here.
Oh, you guys do.
I think better than you.
Aiwa, kumba kwangu bosha.
I don't know.
Do you know there's this guy that I posted Drew, right? I think it was on a Monday, the whole man crush thing. Then this guy comes into my DM and says, but neshanda kurowa. Ndikati inda shukanzi mzoti munhu akadai sanga visa 2.5. And I was like, I wish they just knew, man. It's just crazy
allegedly
banter.
paid 2.5.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's good to be back, guys.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we haven't shot anything. People were saying, where's Becky and Nash? Because I did the 2 episodes without you. And
But you did well, hey?
Oh, yeah, I did, right?
You did.
I'm a beast.
I wouldn't say that, but you did well. It was alright.
It was okay. Yeah.
It was okay.
So we did the thing. We were overseas. You were overseas too. You went to the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
Apparently, they've given you citizenship or something now.
Shh, don't
You're
tell
always
everybody.
there. You're always there.
No, I think when you do a good job, people just know to call you back and be like, hey.
Yeah. I like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
But at least this time, I'm going to London sweat.
Yeah.
Ajayra, man.
Nashka.
Yeah. Wait, Pepe Anganika.
First time,
Yeah.
System comes to town.
Yeah.
Like my teachers, I love Birmingham.
So did you watch the episodes, Becky?
I did.
You are
No,
too
no,
busy.
no.
You never watched.
No. I did. I was a bit nervous because you were by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
There was no regulator. There was no Nash to be like, hey, Dedza. And there was no one to say, Denford, you know.
Right.
So I watched out of nervousness.
Mm-hmm.
And I was quite impressed. I was like, oh, that's Danny. Go, Danny. You really asked the questions that everybody, wanted to ask, especially like with passion. You were calling him out and telling him, oh, mana, oh.
You know,
like how true do we know that statement to be and everything like that.
Because like when we posted, before we released the episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I posted a little clip where we were at his house and we were riding the slingshot and the quad bikes. And
Yeah.
And the comment section, ZANU-PF, they're eating our money. These ZANU-PF guys, these what. There are all sorts of crazy comments.
In America.
And people hadn't even seen the episode, right? Like, so I've got no problem with my ZANU-PF niggas.
Right.
My Triple C niggas.
Right.
If I go wherever I go and the guy is Triple C and we're having fun, I want to have fun with them because I do have a life besides the podcast.
Zimbabweans after all.
You know what I'm saying? So we went to I think we went to Dallas first, and then we shot Julian King, and we were in Dallas for like a weekend, and then after that I did a stopover in Maryland because I had spoken to the man loved by God. Yeah, so then he organized transportation, picked us up from the airport and everything, and he took us around the city. He's actually a very nice guy. Huh?
What car were you picked up in?
I must have been a GLE or whatever. He sent someone to come and get me. Because he's like, the papa.
Okay.
Papa on my soldier.
Manya.
Hey, like when we were walking around and we were going places with an entourage, I think it must be like 4 cars or whatever.
What?
And not just 4 regular cars, like 4 nice cars.
Okay, yeah.
So, so we went round, we went to the old church, we went to the new church, we did the little tour that's there on the episode, and then we also went to the mall or whatever. But he's legit. Because, sometimes, like, when he says, I did this, I did that, we actually went to Gucci and then they made me see his account. He's like bowling like that. Because, he doesn't sound believable. He doesn't look believable.
Doesn't sound.
He just
believable.
looks like a lie. Of course, there's exaggerations and everything, because it's passion Java, but he's,
And the
he's living a good life.
Did you
in
call him
America.
out on the exaggerations?
We always do. I mean, we can play and we'll call. It's even like with Super, he's our guy. We were cool
Yeah,
with
yeah,
everything,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it doesn't stop us from asking the question when it's time to ask the questions, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So people must understand, like, next time you see me with the most Zanupi of guy, chilling with him, I can have fun with him. But when it comes to questions, we're going to ask the questions. That's what matters. Because,
So what did you get from Gucci?
No, nothing from Gucci.
So he took you to Gucci just to go and watch him
We
shop?
went to we went to the mall, right? So and then because he was taking, like a good host, right? He took us out around everywhere. I'm sure if I wanted something, he would have bought it for me.
Or you didn't want anything?
Nah, we're not like that, right?
You didn't offer like, hey, pick
Nah,
something. Well, guys don't do that.
Then I'll be his. What's the word now? His bitch. Yeah, but he's a cool guy. I can attest to the fact that he's a very nice guy, and the whole thing that he does is for TV, and he kind of explained it in the episode.
Are you saying guys don't buy each other gifts?
It's kind of gay.
Nash?
No, we do.
So what is he talking
I
about?
think my friends are doing for Danamari.
That could be true, though.
You beat me to it.
That could be true.
Why is it
I mean, I
far?
have
Bring
bought.
it closer so that
Yeah, I have bought, gifts for my friends, but my friends
you
have never
have
bought
gifts
anything
for your friends,
me.
but your friends have never.
They never bought anything.
Okay, so what held you back? You're in Gucci, my guy.
No.
And you know how
I don't
you
like
them
Gucci.
stunners
I don't like
and
Gucci.
everything.
Remember, I'm always
Oh,
talking
you
to
don't
Nash.
like Gucci.
The people who like Gucci, they like Gucci because it's expensive. They don't like it because it makes nice things. I think it's a thing. Like when you buy a Gucci anything, it's so that people can see that I bought a Gucci something. That's why most of the time when they go to Gucci, they post, they take pictures. The minute you go to a shop to buy something and then you are quick to check out where your phone is, you're probably doing it for the wrong reason, right? So if I go into Gucci and I look at what they have crappy clothes. I don't even like the way Passion dresses. You know what I mean? It's not my thing. But he was explaining, what it's all about.
Okay.
If you watch the episode, right? So I'm not into that. The only stuff that I would be interested in a Gucci shop is probably shades.
And you didn't see anything that you
Shades.
like? Because I was expecting you to come in, but
You asked me about Gucci.
All right. Okay. So where else did he take you?
So we just went to the mall. I think it's called Tyson's Corner or something.
Okay.
Tyson's whatever.
In
And then-
Maryland.
Yeah, and then he said, do you like any shades or whatever? Because he knows I'm always really shades,
yeah,
right? And
yeah.
then I said, the shades in here are gay. And then we went next door, and then I got these ones.
Dun, 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 side view.
So the moral of the story is, whenever you want to buy nice shades, you don't go to Gucci, you go to Louis Vuitton.
Yes, sir.
They make nicer shades.
Yes, boss.
Gucci makes crappy clothes that are expensive, but people like that because nowadays it's about how much is whatever it is you wear.
Like how much did you spend on it?
Yeah. So when I go and buy stuff that I like, I'll go to a Nike shop. I'll go to shops that sell stuff that I really wear, like lids. I can go buy caps. I'll buy basketball jerseys. That's my thing. Nash, on the other hand, the first thing if he goes to these places is Balenciaga. You understand? This is the life that he. But Nash, truthfully speaking,
No, but
does Gucci make nice clothes?
no, it makes nice clothes to me. I think our palettes,
Okay,
are,
that's good.
our palettes are different.
That's good. That's a good answer.
No, also remember in ndakava kuchitumbisa earlier iye wakazobva baleta
Time.
I
Time.
exposure.
Yeah. So all right. Okay. Truthfully speaking, these big brand companies, the clothes that they make,
Yeah.
are they really nice clothes?
Some of
Because it's very difficult for you to come up with your own sort of style because usually when you go into a Gucci shop, there isn't much.
You just
know what I'm
following
saying?
the trend.
That's the style with these big brands, these big brands, right? If you go into the store, it's not like a Foot Locker or anything. It's not packed with merchandise, right? It's usually just a few shirts, a few T-shirts, and whatever. And they don't exactly release new stuff a lot, right? So you find like if you are a person who goes into Gucci a lot, you're probably going to have the same stuff as the other person who goes into Gucci a lot because in terms of variety and stock, it's not a
that
lot of
much.
stock. Am I right, Nash?
Yeah, you're there.
But some of the stuff I've seen you wear, I've never like really seen 700 other people.
No, because he's talking about because there's quite luxury. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
Gucci
yeah.
will have like
The quiet luxury side.
the loud stuff and
Or
the
the
quiet
loud
stuff.
stuff and the quiet stuff. And
So
you always
I'm
go
more
for
on
like...
on the quiet
Yeah.
luxury.
Like you wear a very expensive white T-shirt, but it's Gucci.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
only
and you-
probably
and
only
you
you
can
know
tell.
it's Gucci. Or
No,
it
but
has
you
a
can tell with the
Tom.
t-shirts that he wears, even like his sweaters and stuff. It's always like, okay,
It
Nash.
feels good on your skin, Denver. You didn't get it cotton,
Coach him, coach
No,
him.
we had a long discussion with Passion. I was saying, look, you know, when they sell you a shoe for $5,000 or whatever it is, it's an Aldo shoe, but has a Gucci logo. You understand? Because Aldo will sell you a leather shoe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll sell you a good quality leather shoe. But the difference between the two is the branding. The minute you put a G on it, it's now 4 times the price.
So, okay, but it's the same thing with us here. This is a podcast. Ola is a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one is Gucci?
Yeah, but don't do that. But Ola is our guy, right?
No, but which one is Gucci?
So,
I don't know about that one.
Maryland.
Nash, Nash tried to start some podcast beefs.
There's
You
no
know?
No, but I'm
podcast.
just
We're
saying.
cool with all that. I
Ngashungu
think,
Vunzo,
you know, when we talk about podcasts also, I wanted us to like, you know, that story that I was telling you about the youngster there.
Yeah.
We're obviously going to talk about podcasts and
Right,
stuff.
right.
Yeah. But let's just finish this one off. Yeah,
Absolutely.
so we did Dallas. Julian King. Julian King is a very cool guy.
Yeah. I enjoyed it also.
Yeah, and he's doing very well. You know, he has a very good accounting job there. Even the ride he was pushing, you know, so
He even got like a foundation that's like really functioning well.
yeah, very
Yeah.
cool young guy. And I think I don't know my baby because
Isn't he married?
Bible.
Didn't he get married?
When? You didn't tell me about it.
So there was no mention of
Nah.
this is madam.
I don't know if he got married soon after I left, but I don't think. In fact, I didn't ask that question. That's a good. But it-
visa maru. And then just chilled.
But I'm a cool guy, and I'm sure my baby should believe and the songs. You know, he's a very nice singer.
Yeah.
Because you know, before I went to interview him, I needed to like find out a bit more. I realized he has a lot of very nice songs on YouTube,
Yeah.
and people have been sleeping on him. Yeah, they need to check it out. So we had fun. I was with Webster. You know, like we did a little clip that I posted with a slingshot, and they said, now I'm on a Nash watch because I was with Webster.
Oh, finished.
So they thought Webster is Nash. No, guys, that's Webster Machoko. It's not
Chalk
Nash.
D.
Chalk D. Yeah.
You could have made them like ride on it, like yeah.
And also that was nice. Like I keep telling people, Nash, we must keep telling people, if you've gone to America and you didn't go to New York City, you didn't go to America.
Yeah.
And we always say this, and people don't. You know, there are people who are in Maryland or Dallas who've never been to New York, because New York is a whole other world. So the next time someone, even for the artists, go to Dallas, because Dallas can go Zimbabweans. It's full of Zimbabweans, right? There's like it's like no London, you go America, because that's where all our people are. So a lot of people who go for gigs or whatever, they're flown out to Dallas, and then from Dallas to Vodzuka. So when to Dallas
and
next
then
time,
they don't
next
see
time you
any
get
other
booked,
places.
make sure you connect to make sure that I come through New York. I'm not going to go to JFK or connect. In the street, you know. Yeah, but it was a nice trip. You went to the kingdom.
Yeah, this time my trip was a little bit on the better side.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, for some reason I was like, I'm going to explore a little bit more, and the exploring became very costly. Transport in the UK, no man.
Plus, up, you had more days as well.
I did.
Last time I got it 2 days.
Stop it. Stop it right now.
You were there for a day longer.
Yeah. Now I got about 3 days.
Yeah. Who was that who posted? That's one of them. Some of the most miserable countries to live in is the UK.
It's UK, yeah.
I know the weather. I don't understand how those people are surviving.
What
even.
poll was that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm in England. I don't know. Is it nice?
You really have to go there with the vibe yourself. You really have to go there knowing exactly what it is that you want out of it. But yeah.
So we're gonna need to go to England and do the podcast.
It will be cool.
Out of England.
We are famous. We are famous.
So next up England, next summer, because now it's miserable now.
Definitely.
I'm sure now it's winter is there now. It's now messed up.
Definitely have to do the England.
When we left, by that time, the weather was kind of like bipolar. You don't know if the sun wanted to come out. Was it about to rain? It was just, nah. But, you know, the people I was around, pretty cool. I was taken care of. It was nice, except the transport aspect.
Yeah, cool. Isn't it cheaper to just rent a car? And you can Google because you're not going to have a problem. I'm very uncomfortable driving in America because you're driving on the wrong side of the road. Chances are you're gonna fuck up, right? So I'm not even trying. But in England,
But UK says
England
it's the
is
same.
yeah,
It's
England.
the same.
It's probably cheaper to
Yeah,
get
no.
around that way.
But that's what I discovered.
Yeah.
The next time I go there, I know a
just rent a
couple of
car.
people who are rent. Kumbura motikari yaningi, shandipo motikari yako. No, it's just to move around.
Okay, it's just transport.
Yeah, it's just transport. In Zimbabwe, though, on the other hand, you can't just have, it's just transport. It must talk. It
Alright,
must
so-
have a mutupo.
So we have a bit to talk about, a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Where do we start, Becky K? Where do we start? I don't have much. I'm just feeling through
What
my
do you
phone.
mean you
but
don't have much?
Feeling through my phone.
Actually, let's start with your favorite person.
Learnmore Jonasi, guys. Guys, I just wanna, set the record straight. You know, the last time I spoke about Learnmore Jonasi and I said he's not a good comedian or whatever, that wasn't me. That was AI. The guy is doing all right. He's made it to the
shush.
finals. I'm one of his biggest fans. Learnmore Jonasi is the man.
Aiwa tisikuita zvozvo. Hatisikumbhadharwa for promo panapa.
So-
Nothing has changed. Is he doing well there? Yes. Is he funny? No.
Yeah.
He's not a funny guy.
Okay.
Wait, I want to do something. Hold on. I hope I can find his act.
Guys, it was AI. That was, it
No, stop.
wasn't me.
Listen.
Yeah, because it's not a song. We'll make it.
Listen, I've been learning a lot about American culture by watching American movies. And I've noticed every time when America makes a movie about Africa, it doesn't
I'm waiting for
make
Nash to
sense
laugh.
Africans.
Okay.
Yeah, I was watching The Lion King the other day. I was like, why do these lions have American accents?
Oh, my
Who's
God.
laughing?
Bago loves it.
And here's the messed up part. The only animal they gave an accent was the monkey.
Nash, nothing?
Like almost there, but not like.
And it was Caribbean. What is this? What kind of Africa is this, you know? But I'll give them this though. The only accent that made sense to me as an African was Scar's accent. Because he was British and he wanted land. I was like,
That's pretty good.
that sounds very familiar.
Zima Shaman.
Okay, so,
Oh, you don't have enough strength to finish the.
so I mean, he did improve. I thought that the first time they gave him that golden buzzer, they did him a favor, right? So maybe they did give him a favor, and now he's returning the favor because the performance after that was better. I think the guy could be getting funnier.
No.
Vicky?
No.
No? Nothing?
Oh, not crickets in the background sound.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Nothing?
What is that?
Now, one more time.
Just keep it there. Actually, don't. Yeah.
The whole
Just
slide, just leave it while we get
So nothing? Guys?
increase the volume. Press it again. Increase the volume.
Nothing?
Increase.
Tonight, wasn't he funnier this time? No? Okay.
moving on.
All right. Okay.
Swiftly.
All right. Okay. So we need
I'm
Learnmore on the
happy
show,
that
right?
they're liking him.
All
though.
right,
It's
okay.
good. Just like what Nash said, he's doing great, but is he funny?
Shit, yeah. Boys, not going to stop on it.
No.
But guys, I thought it was funnier than the last time.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's winning finals funny, but if he does win,
It's a big
That'll be
wow.
dope.
Yes, it's dope, but
that'll be dope. So Learnmore, me, I'm not with these guys. Me, I love your work, brother. If you win the money, send me something, bro.
So,
I just believe
That was
it's
AI.
his
Last time
time.
it was AI.
I just
you know,
believe it's his time, and when it's your time, Asha.
no, Milan book yesterday.
No Nash fashioned against you shall prosper when it's your time.
I want you to read this, right?
All right. What am I reading?
Read this verse.
We're now in the Bible.
Oh, is this where Christians got it?
Oh, okay.
Is this
It will
where
just
Christians?
tell you what's happening now.
Oh, Ecclesiastes 9, verse 11. I think I know this.
Nice,
verse.
getting all biblical.
No,
on
you can
us.
just play it
All
off my
Oh,
phone.
I can play it. I can play
Yeah.
it. Okay.
When do we get flagged on there?
Uh huh.
The strongest warrior doesn't always win the battle. The sometimes go hungry, and the skillful are not necessarily wealthy.
Ooh.
And those who are educated don't always lead successful lives. It is all decided by chance, by being in the right place at the right time.
I believe this.
Can I even hear it? Tell us the verse.
It's
I can't hear you guys' audio.
okay. Let me just read it out for you. Ecclesiastes 9. Here you go, Nash. Verse 11 to Chakuti. Here's something else I have learned. The fastest runners and the greatest heroes don't always win races and battles. Wisdom, intelligence, and skill don't always make you healthy, rich, or popular. We each have our own share of misfortune. None of us know when we might fall victim to a sudden disaster and find ourselves like a fish in a net or birds in a trap. This one is what? Okay.
Okay. So we got it, right? You guys,
time and chance.
You guys are saying my guy is not funny. He remains unfunny, even if he wins, he's still unfunny to you guys. Is that it, Nash?
Yeah.
Okay.
If he wins, we'll be happy for him.
Yeah.
Like, don't dispute that. If he wins, to no fire. But is he funny? Kwete, bodo. Time and chance happens to all, and I think this is his time, and wonderful for him.
Amen.
But,
Amen. And what I also don't like. Did you read the comments on that episode when we spoke about him not being funny and some of the stuff that was being said in the comments?
No, what did they say?
You know, there was someone who was very emotional about it. Why are you not supporting our own and whatever? And he said, and I don't know what the story was.
But should we lie?
That's what I said. I said, you're a public platform and you should be pushing the Zimbabwean agenda and supporting our people who are winning or whatever. And I said, fine, we do support our guy who's winning. But we're not under no national obligation to say someone is funny if we don't think that person is fun.
Yeah, and us being public also, we can't be lying to people.
Yeah. If you don't like somebody, you don't like them.
And it's our opinions at the end of the day. Tisu.
Clearly we are wrong according to the Americans.
Which is fine.
And everybody else who's
and we are
here.
saying it's okay.
Yeah.
When we are wrong, we're wrong. But that's what we think. Well, at least we thought that's what we all thought. Someone is saying it's AI that spoke the last time.
Lenor, come on, brother. You know, I'm on your side, but let's get this money. Send me something.
Oh, okay. Is that why?
Yeah, he's gonna win. nigga might just take it. I'm not greedy. $2,000, $5,000.
Yeah,
I'm good, my brother.
But there was the other angle that you guys were talking about, that people who win competitions like this, they are not famous for long.
Yes, I've noticed this, and it's a trend, Nash. You take it from even American Idol or South African Idol or any of these talent shows.
Mm-hmm.
I just got a feeling that it might be different for Learnmore if he makes it out and wins this one. I hope it's different for him and that he continues to flourish. Even at the stage where he is now, I'm sure he charges more to get booked now. His ratings have obviously gone up because, you know, these guys will be doing the whole circuit, stand-up comedy and whatever. Mm-hmm. So now I'm sure to book him, you know, he makes more money now. He charges more, which is a plus, which is fantastic. And I hear he's coming. And when he comes, he has to come to the show. All right, Learnmore, come to the show. Nash and Becky, Hawanabasa. Hawanabasa on my haters. You know, let's have him on the show.
Is this you?
Yeah. I love me some Lenor Jonasi, man. Mm-hmm. Let's go, brother.
You done?
I'm good. I'm done. Player haters.
Yeah. All right.
What's the next one?
The other one was the recently held SADC. It went well. The responses that came from the head of state, their ministers. It was the 44th edition, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 44th edition. And the reports are, they've been hosted before for the SADC summit.
Right.
But no country was as good on the hospitality end and being organized.
Really?
As Zimbabwe was.
Who said that?
Clap hands first.
Who's that? All right. Okay, all right.
It's reports from all the head of state from the SADC.
Oh, it's one of the best ever.
They said it's the best. And you can check anyway. Any news headline, they will tell you that the 44th edition of the SADC that was held in Zimbabwe top of the range, creme de la creme, wonderful, magnifique, chef's kiss,
Have
like
you
all
been
those
paid?
things.
Have you been paid to say this nice stuff?
I'm Zimbabwean, I'm pro-Zim.
I like that.
But Pama Road already gone.
No, that was excellent.
Going to your house back, you know, where I carpet.
Smooth.
Yeah.
But you guys don't know how to handle nice things. All those accidents, what's happening?
But there's a friend of mine who stays on Lomagondi. He was saying, "Kuti accidents, man. Ever since the roads were people are flying on those roads. Yeah,
It's too smooth.
they're
It's
flying.
nice.
And then you also have these old youngster things like during the night where they want to race. That's like a racetrack for them. You know?
Yeah.
I was just from my amp. Saka my road Shatopera.
No. So what they were told to do, the contractors that is, was they were supposed to contract roads leading to the SADC.
Construct.
What did I say?
Contract.
I said construct.
Nash, what did you say? What did you say?
No, I can't.
Thank you.
We'll play back.
Yes, and there's playback.
You know,
I said, no. I said the contractors
They were paid to contract.
to construct
Construct.
the roads. Leading to the SADC meeting, right? So they did. There were certain roads that had to be done, especially the ones leading to the parliament and maybe the major roads that these guys were going to be using. And they did meet
The deadlines.
the deadlines. The roads that were needed to be done were done.
Coma villas.
But
I don't know about the villas. Oh, the ones that are close to the parliament. Ndiwa and Didi.
No Pera.
Yeah, now better. I think they bit more than they could chew. Yeah. So they are actually saying, thank you for fixing the roads, but don't stop here. Let's continue. So Lorraine Drive, because that's the area where I stay, is being redone. It's actually
it was
closed.
messed up.
It was messed up big time, but because due diligence wasn't done to check what kind of land that tar road is on, it's wetland.
yeah, but I mean, there's no way that a contractor is given that road to and doesn't do soil tests. They do soil tests.
Danny,
before
I
they
want
do
you
this sort of stuff.
to sort this road out in a week, right?
Yeah, but if you're a legit contractor, you tell them it's impossible. We need to do this.
Or
that,
mention
that,
kuti it's
that.
impossible.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
Ghana boys, a number of manje go to Kawan. We'll do it. And then clearly, whoever did that road didn't do it well, right?
No,
'Cause
the
it
guy who
all
was supposed to
bumpy.
survey didn't do a good job.
I don't know. Whoever,
Vakagadzira road vakaita zvavakaudzwa kunzi gadzira road. Pendaimba, ndapendaimba. Kana musina kundudza kuti pane ma-cracks and whatever, and this thing needs to be filled, that ain't my business.
that's messed up.
I am going to fix the road.
I hope the Minister of Transport also watches our show because we have a catastrophe on that road. Enterprise Road is so busy now. It's terrible. They have to dualize that road.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's called Idi Mnangagwa Road now.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
They
It
have,
must make sense, right?
They have to. Yeah. It's named after the president. So that road needs to be dualized because it's terrible. Ever since Highland Park opened, and then there's another more opening up.
Very busy.
And that road is a busy road generally.
Yeah.
So now if you stay anywhere near there and you're trying to go home, 2 hours, 3 hours.
But
Now
then
what?
look now,
That
that road, they can extend it on the highway, but as you get closer to Highland,
No, you can. Because you see, when
And those houses on
the
the-
people who did town planning, it's the
Okay.
same like Loma Gandhi. Did
Right,
you
right,
even
right.
think that they could widen it? So you find like the people who stay on Enterprise Road, there's like a buffer in front of the houses.
but it's
if
like a
you're-
little thing like
yeah,
this.
yeah, it's enough. The town planners who planned the city made sure that there were
There was
spaces
enough.
on either side, so that when the need
Yeah,
comes,
adventure.
yeah, they will dualize it. So
Oh, okay.
I think they need to dualize that road like yesterday. And I also say that because, you know, we'll be staying out there, so let's fix that road. Let's fix that road, guys. Minister of Transport, please,
He
let's fix
just
that
had
road.
to. He just had to.
Because there's Highland Park and then there's another mall that's
Yeah.
coming up the
Yeah.
road as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Two malls.
There's two, yeah.
Will you be staying in
It's
that same
too-
direction too, Nash?
No, borrow the road up.
Okay.
It's two, yeah. So yeah, fantastic work on the roads. Let's keep it moving. Let's. It'll be nice to just see roads being constructed after SADC.
But they are. Maybe
Where?
not in the
Where?
areas
Where?
where you are. Who drive mchinda kuna
Yo,
loma.
one road, your Lorraine Drive here.
But
I'm
they-
sure these burgers are
Aiwa, varikugadzira
Mabulldozer aenda kusisina
ariko Harare Drive pesa, but they're fixing. Varikusota.
Okay.
Because like those needed to be redone, like for real. I don't know about other areas. It's not like you spend your time driving around Harare to see what's happening.
But you know the road, you know Q Drive. They fixed it. But not only because of that, but because the new Mutapa investment fund
Right.
is in that road.
So there has to be something on that road
Yeah.
for it to get fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. I didn't know that.
Okay.
Wasikufamba kabig.
Just like you. Just like you. How many areas do you know in Harare, even Nash?
All of them.
Could you famba oh, there's work being done there, there's work being done there.
Ufamba ka ninchifamba nembratsangu. Ndichi take a walk.
A walk.
Nembwatsake.
Okay.
All right. Uh-huh.
All right, cool. While we're on, doing jobs and stuff, it's actually a sad story for me to even talk about, but it needs to be addressed because many Zimbabweans are going to continue doing it, thinking they're going to get away with it, and it is wrong. Based on the scripture that Nash just made us read,
Okay.
right? Time and chance happen for us all. Why are we cheating people?
Yeah. Relationships kind of.
Cheating people? Who's
I
cheating?
say time and chance happen. What does that have to do with the relationship? Business-wise.
I'm not
Business.
cheating.
What cheating, baby?
I'm not cheating.
Okay, duping. Will duping work for business?
Yeah.
Okay.
Defrauding.
Why are we defrauding people? Why are we duping people when it comes
got
to
duped?
business? So there's this couple that are in the construction industry. They own a company called Grey Homes. Now, when I got introduced to Grey Homes, must be like 2-3 years ago, I think, and they were helping diasporans build back home. So obviously, one of those send money, and they
Got you.
yes. So obviously, they owned a piece of land and they were constructing a complex or something in that nature, and they gained a good name. Vakatomboisa, my brand ambassador, Naja Praiser, Madam Boss. I think my Titi also was one of those. Nigel the Slick Pastor, have done some work. I've done some work with them, but not as brand ambassador.
Oh.
I've hosted
Okay.
some of their functions and everything. And they were a couple that I was like drawn to, really looked up to because they are young. And I was like, man, if these guys can do this, can build from this. Because
What is that guy doing? He's cooling.
Yeah.
Is it hot? Is it about to blow?
It's a hot episode.
It's a hot episode. And, so I'm looking at this couple. I'm saying they're young. And if these guys can do it, looking at their pictures from Kudara, you'd be like, yo, Jesus is Lord type of thing. And to where they are now, you would really desire to also have that with your significant other. So they were a couple that I know, maybe not I myself, maybe other young couples or other young girls, young men were looking up to this couple. Kuti, this is the way to go. Now this couple decides, kujuta, basinga jutiki.
But you also the pressure.
Yechi.
No, I'm saying.
I'm saying my pizza got brief. Jana Gafaru.
Akavara, our vice president and his wife. The guts. And
The general.
ish. Damn.
The general.
The general.
Oh,
Of all the people to close. Noma sokuthiwa lesibindi uyazi isibindi sesilwane like I'm gangster.
But I don't know why you want to vara general.
Varededza.
Yo.
Varededza.
No, I think what they're saying is there are two VPs. This one was the worst one to close.
I mean, all of them.
No, all of them are the worst to
You're
close.
not trying to close people in
on
leadership.
whatever level. All of them are the worst to close. But they closed the worst of the westest of the what in this world do you think, like do you know who I am? Respect yourself type. They didn't even respect their business or themselves or their family or their children.
So what happened? We apprehended them?
Yeah.
Yeah, vakabatwa. Vachitautiza.
Uchenda kupi.
Aunengwa kutongothi chauya.
But why wandivara ka?
Which is the most stupidest thing, because then I think what would have been great is to finish the jobs and then have the VP as your
referral, right?
Yeah, good to know.
VP.
Because the VP is a very nice guy. He will then open doors for you. So now
It's sad, bruh.
So were they
It's sad.
escaping because of this one jet, or they have several majets into Arupis?
The books are heavy. If we
So they allegedly
if we had
they
phone
allegedly
lines,
defrauded.
if we had phone lines, no, half of Harare will be, they've got my money, they owe me this, and it's sad. It's sad. And I know people are in debt, okay? Don't get me wrong. I know people are in debt, people are owing stuff and all. But a certain level of lifestyle cannot be obtained in that manner and think you get away from it. Dude, she was driving a Defender.
I'm gonna tell you this is the problem with this country, or maybe not this country. It's we are putting pressure, and like look at Becky. Becky was already admiring them. I don't know took up Drew Kumba kuti awona.
Nash.
Singatoziye kuti
Nash. Chimbondidanirawo Nash. Chimbondidanirawo Nash.
wakachitodherera Drew badhen apa. Uchiti babes, look at these guys. Meanwhile,
I'm not that kind of a wife. I'm not that kind of a wife.
The moral of the story is we should not look at other people's wealth and think that,
because you don't know half the story.
No. You can look at other people's wealth, but the moral of the story is don't look at it in jealousy.
But you
in admiration.
You're
looking in admiration.
I was looking in admiration because it looked good. It looked good. I didn't say I wanted their life. It looked good. It looked achievable.
Pressure like. Pressure like.
Or pressure light.
Light.
Okay, yeah. Pressure light. Yes, challenge. Because we are the same age.
Only to find out what you are.
Only to find, I was heartbroken. I was really heartbroken. I was like, damn.
But what's messed up is you create these opportunities. Like clearly people are now looking forward to these. They were looking at these people like they are people who can get things done.
Yeah, I mean,
and they could actually get things done and still be able to maintain maintain the lifestyle, because for as long as you have my clients akadaro and vachakupa my referrals and you're doing a good job and you can just do the job and just take what's yours, the profit, not take the capital, not take.
So they got greedy.
You know what I mean? Because you guys have 500,000. But we take construction. I don't know what your margin is, you know, but pani profit iba.
Exactly. And you are in the business already. You know where to get the good materials at a great price. You know the contractors to work with. You know everything is like literally.
And when you have a client like that, a client like that is not like me. When you have a client like that who doesn't check, you can put a good margin. Right? You don't have to over anything. You know what I mean? But when you have a client like the VP or whatever, those people are not going to check like that.
All they want is just finish.
Yeah, a good job.
Do the job.
So you can get good margins and you don't need to steal all the money, allegedly.
Allegedly, again. Yeah. So they are still locked up, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
Waiting for a hearing?
But you know what I think? I think the two should decide who should take the blame.
From the husband and the wife?
Yeah, and then one no chingita one.
Take the problem by need to come and they problem they would deposit can transfer ice from company account and when got my director they say. Saka apara kwanza tora foka na mtu do modo na mesa. Okay. Because I'm assuming they're all directors of this company and this money was being transferred to.
But you would hardly hear the man's name in the forefront except for the company name, Grey Holmes. But the face of the company was the madam. She's the one who was seen and doing things.
Was it the way two? It's either two in jail or one. And now your kids.
What will two in jail look like? Okay, yes, the kids aspect.
Yeah. So they should have really thought about that one.
Yeah. My one guy. So crime doesn't pay.
No, I'm actually thinking about it. Who's going to be like, I'll take the fall.
No, the men should. But I think the woman should, because there's no really sexual assault in jail for women.
How do you know that?
What can they really do to you?
It's more for men.
Imagine.
Do women violate each other in jail? Like,
I don't know. I'm asking because like he sounded like it's not that much.
Let's call my Titi.
Tiba Bunzi. You have another issue,
yeah.
No. We're good.
Okay.
We're good. Okay. All right. Yeah. So.
It would have been a good, report just to hear.
Oambusha munhu wamubvunza kuti kuwana rukwirwa here ujeru.
No.
I mean, what call is that?
You wouldn't do it like that. Oh, come on.
I don't know
Where are your manners?
I don't know about such a call.
Where are your manners?
I don't know. I don't know about that call. Yeah. And then what else? Okay.
I am just like, is
Alright,
that how? Yes. Is that how you would have approached it?
Yeah, I know him first one.
Okay, let me text her first and find out if she's able to take a call.
Okay, let's move to the next one while you do that. Right?
Someone upset you?
Well, no, not really, guys.
Not really. But you were blowing the roof just now.
No.
Was it not blowing the roof just now?
No. It's just
okay.
that I didn't know who jaded or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see, I got Master H, right? So we have a lot of our viewers who are asking, why don't you bring this young man to the podcast or whatever? So sometimes I will make contact myself, or sometimes members of the team will make contact to whoever we want as a guest, right? So I sent a message, right? So I don't know if I'm wrong or I'm right? But I sent a message to this guy who I got his number, and I believe he's the manager for Master H, right? So because we wanted him on the show,
Master H.
Because we have. I personally have a lot of respect for the young man. He's come up and he's from the ghetto. You know, I got like a soft spot for anybody who makes it from the ghetto. You know what I mean? And get to because I think it's Cheetown.
Cheetown?
Yeah, that's what I heard. I think. So I'm happy for the young man, and then I was like, yo, okay, let me reach out, right? So I sent a message to the manager. Becky K, are you here?
I'm here.
So I sent a message,
to the manager.
To the manager, the number that I got, right? And
okay.
I said, look, we want to invite you to the show, whatever, and we think you're doing amazing stuff, and that's it. So I sent the message on a Saturday, right? The whole of a Saturday, this was Saturday morning. The whole of Saturday, no response, right? Saturday appeared, Sunday, baby, Sunday appeared foot. Then I'm going to let me send a follow-up message, right? And I said, because it's not time. So then I sent a message. I said, we take it that it's a no. Thank you. All our message wasn't seen. It's always good to make sure so we know. Ignore message.
Read. What did they say?
Yeah, or whatever. They can go possible. Then after that message later on, that a follow up. Then appear response. Thank you. So then, unfortunately, we are currently not available for podcasts.
Give me that.
Right? Unfortunately, we are not available for podcasts.
Good morning, bro. My name is Denny J. I ran a... No, you didn't. I ran a small. He called your production small.
We're humble.
No, we're humble.
Okay.
No, because we wanted to put it at the same level as those guys.
We're humble.
So that was they're intimidated.
Okay.
Yeah.
I run a small podcast called The Denny J Show. You guys are doing some wonderful stuff, and I'm interested in having Master H on our show. Please let us know if it's something you guys would be interested in so we can make it happen. That
was a good message, right?
Sunday, 9:04 in the morning. Good time also, like to send a message.
Saturday?
No.
Saturday morning?
Saturday. Nothing.
All day?
Sunday evening at 18:51.
The following day?
He had just had about enough. He was like, listen. So he says, we take that a no. Thank you, or our message. Okay, no, sorry. We take that as a no thank you, or our message wasn't seen. There's a clear blue tick right there. Or our message wasn't seen. It's always good to make sure so we know. And then at 19:01, 11 minutes later, thank you. Unfortunately, why did I change my voice? Okay, anyway.
We speak good English in Cheetown.
Sorry, it just happened. Thank you. Unfortunately, we are currently not available for podcast. Then Denny goes, very interesting. Thank you for the response. Again, sound zako. So my question is, if Ola reaches out, they're not going to go?
No. I think.
Or is
I
it
think-
like
I think
really?
I think it's very clear.
Atisquita.
I think it's very clear.
Izvozvo.
Unfortunately, we are currently not available for podcasts. So, in other words, these guys are bigger than the biggest podcasts in the country. And I think the biggest podcasts in the country, the Denny J Show, Ola 7. Yeah, I think we are the biggest. I don't know if it's up for a discussion or if it's an argument or whatever. But
No, each to their own.
you know what I mean? So if you say you're not available for podcasts, and then the other day I saw you on ZTN, you know, not trying to be, you know, not trying to be like we are the biggest thing that ever happened in the country.
Kubasa kwangu
But in
sha,
terms of
easy.
online views, we are bigger than ZTN. Check the numbers.
Press it one more time.
Tell me if I'm lying. Quote me. Send me a screenshot.
Another one.
Take us to ZBC. ZBC online. ZBC is a big brand in terms of terrestrial broadcasting. Because if you go on ZTV and people are watching, many people are going to watch you.
Right.
But once you've been watched, if you miss live, ZBC online, they don't have views like us. Check the facts. So when I approach you personally,
Calm down.
Right?
Calm down. Breathe.
personally,
Thank you.
and I
That
say,
sounds
yo, my
better.
brother, you're from Cheetah and I got love for whatever you're doing, right? Just show me some love back. You know, you can even decline, you know, the invitation nicely. And, you know, this is the thing with the difference that we have with a lot of our youngsters is they don't have managers, they have homies or booking takers. There's a difference between a manager
and
and
a
a booking
booking
taker.
taker.
Someone you call, you say, I want Master H for a show, and says, okay, when? Let me look at my calendar. Okay, fine, we can do it. That's a booking taker, not a manager.
So you spoke to a booking taker.
Clearly, this guy is a booking taker. He's not a manager. Because if you're a manager, you must realize the Denny J Show is hit you up. We are the biggest podcast in the country, arguably. We can argue, okay, me and Ola 7. We have the biggest podcast in the country. Ola is my guy. You know, we got no.
Of course, no doubt.
I always see
Atisku
people trying to
dispute.
put us together, like,
And I didn't
like,
believe
like,
you.
you know, like we're competing or whatever. We're doing something similar, and we're in the same lane, and we're doing it differently.
Yeah.
And it works because people can go watch his show and then come and watch our show, and it works, right? But when Master H says to me he's not doing podcasts, Jab Praiser has been on a podcast.
Okay, but maybe
Whoever
Master-
else,
wait,
Winky
hold-
D
hold
has
up.
been on a
You play
podcast.
devil's advocate here. What if he's going through something and he's not ready for
Yes.
podcasts, like
all he
for,
says
for,
is
for the
when-
energy
No, do you know what the
that
problem
is
is?
required
Do you know what
for
the
a
problem is?
podcast.
We are unavailable at the moment, but thank you for the offer.
Okay,
Or thank
so
you for the
you were pissed off
invitation.
because, like I said, the podcast aspect of
Podcasts.
it.
We are not available for podcasts. Saka, you see, when I see...
But maybe if I'm not Tuku na Nitishona.
Is it the language? Are they afraid of...
But Shota Urawan,
Yeah.
But van go, you know, Chirungu like.
So for me, I think it's just a disrespect.
Toko
Right?
nokufunza nechirungu, but Muno is allowed to respond in whatever language they feel comfortable
I don't think that's
in.
what it is. I
don't think it's
I think
that.
this booking
Does he not
taker...
sing in English?
This booking taker thinks that Master H is bigger than everything. Because I don't
sorry
understand,
for
because
this
all the
person.
big artists have been on podcasts. We have ministers, we have influential business people, we have top politicians, we have big artists that come on the podcast. They understand that we tap into a market that is very different. The diaspora market watches our stuff. Yes, you can go to ZBC, and ZBC you get watched live, right? But as after that interview is done on ZBC and they post it online, nobody's going to watch it.
Because they've seen it.
No, because ZBC does not have views like
The views,
podcasts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Not that we're saying we're bigger than ZBC in all aspects, but I'm saying when we go online, we get better
are
views
really
than all
online.
these guys. We get better views than ZTN. The people from ZTN probably watch our show, right? That those are facts. It's not like, you know, because we get emotional because it's but what I'm saying is, it's important.
That's where
right?
Nash was. the
Yeah, it's
JD.
important. This is why, you know, people who do artist management, they go for courses and diplomas and so on, right? Because it's important when
Do
you're
they?
managing an artist.
Do they?
They should, but they
Okay,
don't.
thank you. Okay,
That's
they
why they're
should.
booking takers, right? So you should be able to manage. You can say no to us or anyone nicely, diplomatically. You know what I'm saying? Diplomacy is important, especially if you're a manager, because you have to manage the artist, you have to manage the fans, you have to manage media, you have to manage everything to do with the brand of the artist. So you don't want to have Denny J Show or any other show saying, these guys, they think they're too big. Master H himself might be a
Probably
very
the
cool young guy.
coolest. Okay.
He comes off that way. I think he's a cool guy. But then you have a booking taker who's overzealous, who's pompous, who thinks he's the shit and he knows everything. And Denny J's show and podcast are too little for them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about it, guys. Good luck. But you see, we always get problems with our viewers when they say, how come Volts JT has Volts JT? We've spoken about Volts JT, for example. You know what I mean? We'll have reached out.
What?
And tend to reach out. One of what I'm going to podcast. This is a podcast. We are the podcast. So, you know,
Humble enough to call ourselves small.
Yes, we take it a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, you know, so all I'm saying is artists must have managers who are competent to manage their brands, because your brand can get fucked up because someone was just arrogant or was not in the mood to reply and say some stupid shit to somebody who has a voice. And then that person with a voice is just going to say what happened. And then it's up to the people. We've had so many people who have, you know, respectfully declined an invitation.
Yeah.
You know, there's no way we can invite
So
everyone and then everyone
managers
comes.
/ book takers are
Yeah.
messing up the reputation.
So
of
let's have
certain artists.
managers who manage our artists' brands nicely. You know. So having said that,
My Titi has
I got mad
responded.
love for Master H.
Mad love.
And whatever he's doing in terms of Zim Dancehall, he's on top and he's got the game on lock, and we wish him all the best.
Are you-
What did she say?
She says cool, you guys can call.
And ask her.
Yeah.
Please take it away.
Okay.
So I must connect you here.
Yeah.
All right. So look for.
Do I do WhatsApp call or direct call?
Yeah, WhatsApp is better for your pocket. Okay.
I'll say
No,
it's
I've
gonna
got direct call.
All right,
You know what?
broadcaster- no, do
Sandy
you have
says,
broadcaster?
nonsense.
Are you gonna connect? Yeah, or you wanna put on the phone?
be- Don't connect.
So connect. Look for broadcaster.
Does iPhone...
Yako is
iPhone 13.
iPhone 13, the first
fuck?
plate.
No, please. Mine is the 14 Pro Max. What you
Same
talking?
shit.
Okay, so Rodecaster Pro. I got it.
One trip to London, Big change.
Yeah, you're not paid. You're not paid.
No,
Oh, sorry, 2 trips. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you,
I'm
thank
sorry.
you.
2 trips.
Put some respect on it.
So did they tell you that there's a 15 Pro and now a 16 Pro?
Okay, with what I've seen with the 16 Pro,
Jetka.
Ano iPhone nangu fana wasikani marara. Hapana chakasiyana.
I don't know why Nash is like that. Okay.
Hello?
Hi, my Titi.
Hi.
You are on the Denny J show. Ndina Denny, Ndina Nash.
Okay.
Right.
Hi, Denny. Hi, Next.
How are you? Mighty, how come you haven't come to our show? You go to all the other podcasts. Is this we're too bougie for you? Are we too bougie for you?
Sorry, ameno tachimbomira iminya. Hold on, pane mato fantastica. Bona matiko muriso iko nine.
To the boss singing. Huh?
Sorry, guys, I was reversing, yeah?
Oh, okay, all right. You were reversing,
No, I'm
yeah.
good now.
You were
He
reversing,
was
yeah.
reversing, yeah.
I'm reversing, yeah? Muriso.
Pause good.
Please check my car. All right, how are you guys?
Okay, good. Motka raina kurera re GLE yo. GLE chiri boy re yo.
I receive.
Yes, it's coming. How come you haven't come to the Denny J show? Takazi kuti sanza muti farire makati maka chichi. That's why I'm saying mbuyo kuno.
I think vanhu vanongotaura zvisizvo handina wandisingafarire. If you invite me, I'll come.
Yeah, tukutamba. Otherwise, you're good. We see what you do on social media. You're very entertaining.
Thank you.
You know,
And she's now like a full-on gospel artist. She's been doing it for a minute, but
she's a gospel artist.
my goodness, her new album.
My Titi, gospel ndo yakuta take over. Ona baba Harare, my Titi. Gospel kuita seweri kubhadhara ere my Titi chiko. Tokuda kuto gospel artist.
I still badara, but I think I've just gone back to where I used to be. It's like kungodzokera kwandakanga ndiri.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Is it a 10-track album?
Yeah. It's a 10-track album.
Nice. How did I guess?
I don't know how you
they,
guessed
they
that.
usually just go 10.
Maybe you are so profit and
Professor, go deeper.
unofana kuya ku-album launch weDenny wemsiwa 26 October.
26 October. 10 tiri kona big.
30.
Irutwa kupi?
Pa Longchamp Plaza pa Marino Concession.
Oh, nice. Now we will definitely come. I want to get a copy of the album. Where do we get it?
I think after the launch, mnenge mako kwanza kwa access the whole album. Kone shiparungo budo to snippets.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
well
Paita
done.
nyaya pano my Titi ndikaje ayo ngatifonere my Titi tibvunzi.
Okay.
So we were just talking about life in prison, the difference between life in prison for men and women. I don't know if you're aware of a couple that has been arrested for duping the wrong people. So both husband and wife are in prison. And Nash was saying, panoda one of them who's going to say, I'll take the blame. Mumobudo chengeta wana. Ndikati anobvuma kusara kujeri ndiani. So Nash says, I don't think there's that much assault in for women in prison than there is on the men's side. Ndikati ayo akatibvunze my Titi vacho saka Nash vunza zvangu ndobvunza.
So my Titi.
Yes.
Makadieni.
Madzika misa Nash, Nash. All right, go on.
No, my Titi ndeyeduka. No, ndora kuvunza. Is this kune ma sexual assault ere mjeri?
Machi?
Ma sexual assault.
You know, there's sexual assault in men's prisons, right? So he's asking, is there sexual assault in women's prisons?
Not that I've seen.
All head off, and did it?
Oh, head off, yeah.
Yeah. So
Not that I've seen or head off, yeah.
Saka badi so
And they can amchiti sexual assault, yeah, but I think chirungu nyato likanangureki.
wakomana ari kurapwa ere kuma, you know, in men's prisons people get raped.
My inmates.
Gang, you can get gang
really?
raped.
Yeah.
Kwedu isusu kwanga kune discipline. Usingo uchireba munhu wakamira paichezo. Munhu kumazivere magadzere kujerima.
And usasaiza magadi jeri. So
Usasaiza vanhu green light mwari. Unenge uchisexual assault pai ngurai. With the way people are so crowded, I don't think even if they want to do that, I don't think they get the chance because kwainzi kujera kuzare munogona kurara muri 65 muka one room. Just imagine ka one room kanenge box remechisa kuti akazi ka one room kaurufungira iwewe. But munenge makatwashana imomo zvekuti chero kwanoda sexual assault achaugoni kana utena unenge uchiita ze.
So maybe it's different. That's why American did it. Because those prisons are spacious and
I think so. Plus, kwedu zvedu uko majere kuno kwane discipline. Kune vanhu, I guess vanhu. Yeah, kune vanhu vane mkonyo but ukasangana manje magreen aya ane mkonyo kudarika vasungwa. Kuti unogona kupinda uchifunga kuti une mkonyo zvekudaro vozokuratidza kuti ivo vane mkonyo kukudarika saka you don't have a choice.
But amaititi saka hakuna kadzi vari kudyana na ikoko.
No, not that I've seen or heard of. Waimbonzwa tuma rumors of course muri pajeri kuti uyu anenge anodanana uyu but kuti uti ndakavabata ndikavaona ka inenge ngo rumors and of course pajeri pana mwana ngoito behave unge boys vakatobvo panze vakadaro vachitoita unge boys like it ma armed robber zviya zvokunondonondo icho chitobhesera but I think kuti tichawana mukana wekuita zvachaita chiri panze ka chinoshayiswa because of the situation and the condition inenge irimo mujeri zvinotadzika.
Yeah. But imimi nekunaka kwamakaita maititi hapana kambotraya.
Inini manje ukuona chika.
Right.
Inini manje ndinonetsa kungosvikirika zvekudaro zvokuti unongochero wanga uchindida unogona kufunga katuka aya mawanaya because takatopinda ndikatostada ndikatozviudza kuti panapa ka inonzi survival of the fittest, the strongest, the boldest. Saka haisi game reungotsikirwa kana rekungobhuliwa chandoziva zvangu je ndechekuti ukarakidza kuti wakapusa ka vanokubhula zvekuti kana unogona kutadza kana kudya grocery rako rawigirwa.
Kozoti maititi
but unotofanira kutorakidza kusimba nekushinga kuti inini guys musandi chero usingarove unofanira kuti tangonorova zvekuti mujerimo.
But I'm sure mamuri mafans mamuri celebrity saka
No,
treatment yenyu yakasiyana.
I don't want to lie. Not good treatment yakasiyana. We were all treated the same, but I thank God because ndakatosvika mujeri ma-inmates wobho anga ari mafans amaititi. Saka handinamboita of course I had enemies vamwe vaingobhoekana neni vamwe vanongotengawo nyaya vasingazivi kuti wangopinda mukadzi unongoziva but obviously vakakurirwa because I think 3/4 of my inmates were my fans and inini pandakapinda it's like ndakaudzwa magariro emujeri ekuti what they were expecting from the mighty they think they knew they didn't get it. Some people were now like unowani maiti zvoni momzi because ukasvika uchinzi pane momzi nenoizi chichi vanoda kukusheka kuti vaone kuti noizi yako inosvika pari but ndakasvika ndikaita that sweet someone wakambondiona here ndichiti mamukasei gogo masei gogo tezvokutaaa iwe ndimaititi bozaita kuti nditesvika chichichi but ndakasvika ndikavarasisa zvavaida kundiita zvakaramba pakuti I was the most behaved person and I became the most loved zvokuti ndakavaprova wrong. Do you get what I mean? They were expecting a harsh maititi wavanonyeberwa pasocial media kuti mai havaite vanotukirira inini ndichisvika manje ndakatoudzwa kuti hapana paka unogona kuswera wakuita kunge musoja uchiumburuka kubva panosvika kugedhi hapatukwe vanhu vanapa kana especially ivo magreen ayaya they vanorespectwa as young as they look vangatoripo tuma-19 tumagadjeri but kwatiri ndiana gogo samuone semwana mudiki gogo mamukasei gogo ndikuda chakati gogo wakati pfugama unotopfugama that way you can survive but ukada kuzvirakidza kuti aiwa wakanyanya ndopa vanokuita wasaki saka it's all about how you handle yourself uri mukati mweya wakaitwa munhu ane hunhu unogona kubvawo une maissues mashoma ekucomplaina but ukada kuti simukatenzane zveshuwa unogara uchichema and you get depressed because vanogona vanototi right takutokuita kusvika unogona kuikunda usaikunda nyaya yacho.
Amaititi ko kambrazilian kake muchiri kutaura nako?
Yes, Carol, yeah.
Tipika namba yake.
Alright, ndogona kuzotanga ndamubvunza. We are still in good books, very much in good books.
Ndakamubatsira mufunge.
Taigweita sei because she was a very sweet someone. Iye muBrazilian uya ndiye aitoti watira namaititi takatomboti takutomboitisawo varungu kasi tatatowana pekuvabatsira.
Ko before mabuda makati upiwa bvudzi racho Brazilian.
Taitorida ini ndakasvika agera amene umwe inmate wakapainisa ndapinda because zandi she had long hair but ndakasvika atone pupi saka ndairidina iyo
hanzi ndairidi
Dr. Guramatune won't be happy nenyaya mamira bvudzi remuBrazilian Dr. Guramatune havadika kuti mupfeke bvudzi racho
kwakero chairo ranyatoita because dora tinodare kuti unyaza parapa saka aiwa no but she was such a sweet soul. We are actually planning nemamwe ma-inmates to bring her back, not kuti adzoke mujeri kuti amboona because akaita munyama wongotsika pa-airport nekubatwa asina mboonawo Zimbabwe yacho.
Takamumirira mufunge.
Then later on she was acquitted. Saka zvanga zvagara zviri mupipeline yekuti taita kuti because aingoti I want to see Zimbabwe. These people treated me unfairly. So don't worry, you come back and this time we'll show you this is Zimbabwe waida kuuya wakazongobatirwa zvakupa airport. Saka, yeah, maybe in the future you might see
cute gangster. My Titi, thank you so much for taking time kutaura nesu. Denny achakubatai, Counting Dini chakubatai, kuti muuye on the show in person.
No problem. Do you about Denny mbunzo yanobvunza andizvo farire mazano ndamukristu andizvo.
Did you hear that, Nesh?
Abatobvunza nice.
Anotobvunza mvunzo uri left ndinesh. Denny ari safe.
Oh.
Aiwa munhu wacho the person
ndinyasovazive but Danny ndo wane chingonzwa kandonichingoti Danny uyu kauyu.
No, Danny good boy. Good munhu compared to Nesh. Ana Nesh munhu wetsva.
Amusanebero maititi ntori supporter
No
wedu
problem.
zvokudaro.
Aiwa handinouya guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Driver. Ndabva ndatomira kabhonza kuti ndingatozobondera saka
chokwadi. No, please continue with your day. GLE ID izvozvo. We'll see you on 26 October.
Thank you guys. Bye.
All right, bye. All right, so answered. Anzi, there's no chance in Zimbabwean prisons.
Nice.
There's no chance.
The lady should go.
You can't do that.
All right. Soma Mutukudzi.
What did she do? Or what's happening with her? What did they do
Do
to
you have
her?
information? Yeah, the festival. There's a festival tribute to Oliver Mtukudzi. It's happening at Pakarepai.
Okay.
I don't know what day it is. They had released an advert, a flyer or whatever, my artist list, and conspicuous in her absence on that list was Selma Mtukudzi.
Who's planning this event?
I'm sure it's Is it like a Tuku? Is there like a Tuku trust? Is there what? I'm sure it's Daisy, right? It's happening at Pakarepai.
Okay, and then
Then there was an outcry on social media and everywhere else. How do you have a Tuku tribute without the only talented surviving daughter of the legend?
yeah, I remember seeing a newspaper article.
Yeah. So I don't even understand
but I didn't
why,
read the full thing.
I don't even understand why she would think that makes sense to have a Tuku tribute concert without Selma
and not
Mtukudzi.
have Selma Mtukudzi. But these guys, didn't they always have like beef?
Yeah, there's always been issues.
Like a silent war. I don't know what's happening there.
So like evil stepmom vibes.
Something like that. It would appear. You know,
You're doing a tribute for someone that you loved, that Selma obviously loved also, and then you leave Selma out of it.
No, I don't know about that. But I think maybe maybe but you know, I don't understand how that would even make sense to do such a concert without some. But anyway,
But
it
she's back
was
on-
sorted out and she's now there. I would have thought
You already Selma. Why Tigara. Gara ini concert.
So I don't know what conversation they had.
Overweight.
Now this people in the first place
Oh, okay. So Selma didn't complain here. It was
No,
the public that-
public I think wakatozomchaga moms akavazoiswa pa ningirikini I think ato headliner now if you really think about it, because I'm sure when she goes up to perform it's going to be crazy.
Was she being treated like that when Tuku was alive?
I think Tuku might have allowed for her to be treated like this. Do you get what I'm saying?
Because how does something just start?
You know, I don't know Tangari Taiti Namdara when he was around. I don't know. But anyway, you know, the good thing about it is that it was sorted out. It was rectified. But I think going forward, they must have a conversation. Stepmom and daughter. You know, because it's not a good look. It's not a good look.
Absolutely not a good look.
And you can always manage, you know, the aesthetics of it all. You can't have
But you know, with family dynamics, you don't really know the root cause of certain treatments. There's always underlying issues. Or maybe there are some women who are not built to be step parents.
Yeah, but look, but I don't think what Tuku did was cool, you know, sidelining offspring, because I don't think they got anything sensible when he died. They should have been made part of a trust and they should have benefited at least, maybe even just from the Pakarepai Arts Center. You know, when you have your kids who are in the arts, they could be giving a meaningful contribution
I would like
to
to
whatever
hear
is
from
happening
Selma
at
herself.
Pakarepai.
Kuti, what was your relationship like with your dad?
Yeah. So, are you going to bring her for us?
I will look for her.
Yes.
I mean, I'm in good books with her. So
Yes, we would love to have someone to
Yeah.
put on the show. That would
Yeah, I
be
will.
amazing.
I'll be on it.
That's your task. All
I'll-
right.
yes,
okay, so
boss.
guys, look forward to
Aye,
that
aye,
one. It's going to be a
Captain.
good one. It's
Yeah.
going to be a good one.
Anything else?
Starlink.
Yay!
Okay.
So I'm
Did you-
thinking you buy and then you link everybody.
Yeah, but you see what it is now. I bought, right?
Okay.
For home. I
Coca
went
password.
Starlink.com over on again.
But however you can-
you need the equipment to be able to access it.
Iowa, but if you have it and I stay close to you, why am I buying my own?
Yeah, okay, I guess. I don't know what the range is. I've never had it, so it's coming. I think the delivery is like 2 weeks. So I ordered it. You can go online, starlink.com, order directly, $350 plus 23
But Danny,
DHL.
aren't you could have just done
370.
for everyone here? Gift, Starlink area kwako, Starlink area kwako.
But my problem is I mind the congestion now. That's that.
That's
That's
what.
that. Like CBD is full now. If you go and you want to buy,
But why is CBD full?
because there are more people who are older. Remember, we have an internet crisis here because the one big player charges crazy money.
So listen, apparently Starlink, you can have a lot of people on it, Anditi, at any given time.
No, in the household, not away from the household. Cannot put next door neighbor signal yangu.
Ah.
It's just like your regular Wi-Fi at your house.
No, I don't believe it. So why are we having it?
Becky, we're having it because it in a 200 Mbps speed, which is way faster than anything we've ever had.
Yes, but
Secondly, it's $50 a month. $50 a month.
Yes, you
But
buy
I
it.
thought
Mari.
it goes wider than.
It should, because
goes
what's the
further, sorry,
point?
not wider.
No. I don't believe so. All they were saying is you can get it. You're not going to book up for this address, and then you can use it within 5 kilometer radius from wherever you are. No, not to say your signal is there 5 kilometers. No, that's not what they mean. They mean you can move it around within a 5 kilometer radius.
Right. I think one should be able to connect as long as they've got my access credentials, your passwords and stuff. Office kwangu kune maneighbor anga akatopinda mugame racho kudhara. Saka takangokumbirawo password kataiwa.
And you were able to connect.
But remember, it's just like your Wi-Fi.
Yes.
It's just Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi panapa even ye liquid. In a range depending on receiver yangu. Yakuti unogonokota next door.
And you can access it.
Yeah, which is the same. There's nothing different about that in terms of. It's not like Starlink as a bigger reach than your regular Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't know why I was under the assumption that the reach is wider.
It's like your regular internet, but it's faster.
Because I'm thinking you stay in a complex.
No.
Watenga munu, like munu one, and then you just service.
Yes. Complex maybe.
You can service
Yes,
all
complex,
the.
Yeah, it's a small.
They're saying there's two different types of hardware that you can actually use to access.
There's the
Starlink.
cheaper one, the $200
Exactly.
one, and then
So
the other.
I would want to think the other one, today.
Yeah,
Yes,
but the
why-
disadvantage of getting the cheaper one is prioritize. So when there's congestion, when we sick man, network. It's sustained about
But it connects like 50 people, does it not? Like a maximum of.
No, I don't know about the technical details. But
But
bottom line, people like Liquid and all these guys who are the big players are really in trouble. And what I don't get is how come they are not responding immediately. Like right now, we are paying $99 for our unlimited here with Liquid.
Okay.
And that the speed is like very slow.
And then you have to buy Wi-Fi
very slow.
extenders and what for it to reach.
And it's $99 for very slow speed in comparison to Starlink. Starlink is half the price. It's 4-5 times faster. And like on our regular internet to upload an episode is about 8 gig, 9 gig, right? It takes almost a whole night to upload. That's how slow it is. But with Starlink, I reckon we'll be able to do in 30 minutes.
So which means if
1 hour, we can upload an episode.
If we record an episode today, tomorrow.
So what I don't understand is how come these guys have not responded? Because they are supposed to respond and say, okay, fine, our internet is now $50 per month unlimited. Because the problem is, if you don't respond quickly, once I change and I leave you,
I'm gone.
I'm not coming back. So ideally, you want to keep me before I go, right?
What if they've given up? Man.
Apa varikutamba game numbers.
Yeah.
Ichi chichiri kupika momentum ka. Let's cream it while we can. Kana tazofunga kuti numbers eda compromised manje. Tochizotanga kuita sei?
Oh, saka tombotora mawaya.
Zvamai manje ngatimbotora
Tora mawaya, tombotora mawaya.
mawaya.
But manje kana ndaenda manje ndichadzoka.
But unoona kuti this is how I would look at it. It was a game competition. Ini ndakungokwanisa kudzika futi chi and undercut the market. Because ndagara ndaita sei.
But I can't come back because I've invested $350 in equipment. Coming back to you is no longer an option.
Yeah, because hausiri kutenga ndikini. Hausiri kutenga.
Ndinaye paDenny, but you know how they have a charge that they charge you every month or something for the equipment, I think. So ndoko not we equipment.
I think it's like $2-3.
Yeah, it's something ridiculous.
After a couple of years.
But if it was me, I think I would have responded and come up with a price. Okay, Starlink is $50, but I want to charge 60. Let me just stick to them. Because kuna one are sensitive to speed. There are people who really want
and
to
reach, because
So
in
a
one
lo-
house you'll be
yeah.
able to catch Wi-Fi
'Cause
lounge and
'cause a lot of-
what. You go to the bedrooms area.
A lot of people don't really need that speed. The 200 Mbps. It's very fast. The normal speed of 5 Mbps 10 is enough for you to stream Amazon, Netflix, or whatever.
Okay.
So these crazy speeds, you might not need them. But then there are people like us maybe who might need them when we upload stuff and so on. But regular internet, 20 Mbps is fine for your regular YouTube and whatever you. But of course, faster speed is faster speed. Everybody wants the fastest.
So you're
It's
jumping
like-
ship, done and dusted.
Yeah, it's like if you have, what's that fast car? What do they call that? People have fast cars, but they never even go up past 100 when they're driving. Just the fact that you have the speed there is just enough,
Knowing
right?
you have got that
I've got the speed. I'm not using it, but I've got it.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So yeah, so guys, Starlink.com. But Zanzibar CBD Mazar, if you go and you try and buy, obviously because of the congestion of people, a lot of people, the demand is higher, right? And then even I'm sure Nana Bordo, I don't know how to know my one. So if you're really into it, you must order it now. And then they're just taking deposits, and then when capacity increases, then they'll put you on. So yeah,
And you said it takes 2 weeks for the whole thing to arrive.
yeah, like 10 to 14 days. So I'm expecting by the 20th, we should be on Starlink, and then goodbye to Liquid. It's been good, guys. It's been good, guys.
Yeah.
But
download the Denny J show.
I've still got love. I still got love for Liquid. Guys. All they gotta do is just lower the prices. I don't know what the hell they are waiting for.
if they lower their prices, will you stick around?
Yeah, they'll be able to get at least one account. The home account is gone, Starlink. But the business account,
The business account.
we're still there. We're just waiting. We're just gonna give them 30 more days
But
to
won't
lower the price,
Starlink
or we'll leave.
come with the thing that you can move around with while you're connected to whatever you have at home, and you have like
No, it's not like that.
like a
You can only- you
Wi-Fi
can-
thingy
No, it's not
that
like
to move around with.
No, it's not like that. Pauri panachi antenna cha receive up and open internet. You're not gonna remote get your shit like tech is not. It's not that advanced yet, Becky.
But I really think competition and tariff commission. But if these guys can do it for half the price, why are we allowing
Yeah, but I think it's different technologies.
correct?
You
But
know,
what we are saying is
These guys have layer fiber across the country. So, I think they're trying to recoup their investment. So part of whatever we pay, some goes towards the capital recouping what they put in the ground. But with this guy now, there's not much now. We're going to antenna jet over a point out of sky.
Wapind.
I really thought there was more to it than just.
Yeah, so now you gotta search up more on it, right? Yep.
Is it even worth it? Anyway,
What else, Becky K?
it's cool. I think we're good. I don't know, Nash, do you have anything? We're good.
Yeah. All right, guys. So that's been it.
Yeah.
Denny J Show, Becky K in the building, Nash in the building, Bako Media, and tonight Troy 017. All right, guys. Till next week.
What did you wait? Did you just plug your son?
Yeah.
Is that his handle?
Yeah.
What's
his handle? Troy Giro. Look him up. Look him up.
Your
Alright,
dad
guys.
is setting you up.
All right, guys. Till next week. We out.
Apparently, you're not doing a good job.
The Denny J Show. Zvanga zviri down ta up tauraitinzwe nyaya dzacho dzese narrative ndaichidwe kana mchida kutipisa deep ndaipidwe make you spill a bean if you know what I mean hande